Hey y'all, it's me, April Kamaya. You have reached another episode of Gossip with Grammy, where the tea is hot, the stories are juicy, and the wisdom comes with a little side of sass. Please, we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I've seen the comments, I've seen the likes, so please just subscribe to my channel, okay? It's not that hard, it's free. Just click on the subscribe channel. You like what we are talking about, so please subscribe so we can hit our goal of 1,000. So, Mom, are you ready to talk about the mess? Kind
I'm
of.
ready.
Okay, this is a special episode because we are talking about relationships. Okay, so this is all about relationships. So the first subject we're going to talk about, we're going to listen to this guy, and he has an interesting take on the dating scene. So we're going to hear what he has to say. He is describing, well, he's saying that are financially independent women changing the dating game? So let's hear what he has to say.
Forget about the dating scene. The thing about it is, women right now, they don't give a fuck. Women getting their own money, so now women date who the fuck they want. They don't date who they need no more. So that's the shift change. That's why women attitudes is so different, because the roles done switched. She's not afraid of how you gonna feel about how she living or her lifestyle anymore. She don't give a fuck. You know why she don't give a fuck? Because when you get mad, you can't take her watch and jewelry back. When you get mad, you can't take her car back. When you get mad, you can't put her out the house. You know why? Because she owned all that shit herself. She bought it her motherfucking self. So now her attitude is, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? They are so into their freedom and living and getting this money. They got their own bags. They don't need us to compliment them no more. All they got to do is put a picture on Instagram. Social media. She got her attention. They don't care no more. See, it used to be about your book. They don't care no more. They got their own bag, man. Forget about the dating scene. The thing.
So when he said they don't, he said take back their watch, take back this. So is that the only goal, to be controlling? You hear what he said?
A lot
Like
of
you
them,
can't
yeah.
because you can't take back this, you can't take back that. Well, is that the whole
it
problem?
seems that way, the way he talking.
That's interesting to me. But I don't think that's, I don't know that that's the reason why the dating game has changed, though. I mean, we get our own money, but I mean, I don't understand what he's saying.
I think that, I don't know, it seems to me from what I'm hearing, because I'm not out there, thank God, seem like the ladies have kind of messed things up the way I see it. Now, if I'm wrong, it's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think? But I'm hearing all about these girls that just, they not studying a man, they just trying to get a free meal. I think that is so petty and ignorant.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, and it's messing up the dudes, because if I was a dude, I'm not going to keep spending my money on 2 or 3 women and all you want to do is go eat. You ain't trying to get to know me or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that. I just wouldn't do it.
So then, as a guy, shouldn't you be more wise about who you taking out on a date? Because you shouldn't be taking out 3, 4, or 5 different women and then being mad that you have to pay for 3 or 4 or 5 different.
Okay, but I'm trying to understand. I thought when you say dating, I thought you didn't have to date one person at a time.
No, you dating multiple people, but then they're mad that they have to dish out. But you're dating multiple people, so you're going to have to pay here, pay here, pay here. Because if you're really dating one person, I can't see a man, I've never experienced a man complaining about paying when I've dated that one person. That's hard to pay for 2 people.
Well, first of
That's
all,
kind of interesting.
if I'm trying to get to know you, I'm not getting ready to go and be spending no lot of money on no dinners and stuff. We can go for coffee.
Yeah.
We can go for a walk.
Mhm.
We can go sit in the park to get to know you. I'm not. If I was a man,
right,
I wouldn't be doing all
Right.
that in the first place. So I don't know what these women expect. They need to
I just
go
feel like
and pay for their own
I
meal.
just feel like both parties want their cake and eat it too. That's what I feel like. The women just want to, use the men, and I feel like the men want to use the women without paying for anything.
And you're probably right.
I just feel like it's because I just never had this issue before.
I just don't I just don't like these men sitting up wanting you to pay for the bill.
Well, I never
and I don't so much.
I've never done it.
I don't care for the men suggesting that you pay half.
Oh gosh.
That works my nerves. Now if I'm however I'm feeling, if I decide I want to pay half because I don't want to hear nothing from you,
Right.
let that come from me.
Right.
But these men always expecting half. Get out of my face with that.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I remember. See, I'm old. I remember a time when men acted like men. They didn't mind taking out the ladies. They didn't mind showing the ladies that they was interested in them.
Mm-hmm.
And they wasn't. They acted like men. They wasn't sitting at home playing video games, expecting you to go to work and take care of them.
Right.
They took pride in taking care of business.
What happened?
These men nowadays, they work my nerves to the bone.
Well, you ain't got to
they
deal with
act
them, so.
like no, but it's still
I
got
gotta
on my
deal with
nerves.
this.
I feel sorry for you and the rest of the ladies out here.
Yeah.
Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
It's like they have reversed the roles. They want to sit down back and act like the women and let you go. And I be looking at you like you.
You heard what he said. That's it. He seemed like he mad. He said the roles are reversed.
Well,
He's like, but it's more coming from a mad point. Like he can't. There's no longer a control factor. That's to me. That's the
problem. They want to control.
That's the biggest thing to me when it comes to financial. It's the control.
I don't know why, but why do they always have to have control?
Because that's freedom. That goes back to the days
freedom.
Well, not your days, but grandma. Yes, they couldn't leave. They could not leave. They had to stay.
Oh,
so now that I don't have to
take
care. I don't have to put up with your BS. I have my money and I can go.
Okay,
and they don't like that.
But the thing of it is, if you're treating her the way she should be treated, you ain't got to worry about her leaving.
But that's not the point. It still doesn't. They still need the control, even if you are treating her, nicely. He still doesn't have control because
I'm not a little kid, and you're not gonna control me.
She can get up and go. She don't have to put up with my BS because
But why do you have to have BS? Why can't you act right? Just get some act right. That's all I say. Get some act right.
I mean, us having money, it hasn't changed. They act right because they still do the BS. But I mean, now it's a real choice to stay. So
Lord, and that one right there that just got through talking.
What? Yeah.
What I say? You can get further and smell better. Just child, I be done told him something. Ooh. Child, he wouldn't like me. Let's put it like that.
Okay, so we'll talk about the next subject. So this guy, he was explaining why a woman should never. I mean, you think this would be obvious, but obviously we see that women stay. So he explains why a woman should never stay in a relationship after he cheats and conceives a baby.
Ooh. He doing the most, huh?
No, but we have to say this because women don't leave. Some women do stay. But he was suggesting that you should never do that. And let me see some of the reasons. He said some is going to build up resentment, obviously. So How
Yeah,
good
it
is that
does.
relationship really going to be? Because she's building up resentment. The child, now she has to take care of the child because the child is going to be around.
No, I don't have to do no such thing. Nah. I don't have to do no such thing.
What you mean?
What I mean?
The child is going to be around.
Don't bring it around me.
You say, don't. Okay, mommy.
What?
The child is going to be around. That's their siblings, have siblings. Okay. And that's why he says not to stay, because of that.
Okay.
That's exactly why she says not to stay. You guys, some of y'all stay, and that's exactly why. I'm just saying.
Okay.
And that he has to still be around the woman.
I have a question.
What's your question?
If I had a baby and you found out I cheated and this baby gonna be around, you gonna stay?
Oh,
Hell no, they ain't.
Well, we already know
that. And you ain't gonna want that baby. You
already
wasn't
know
gonna look at
that.
the baby. Okay, so don't expect me to do.
But we already know that, but it doesn't happen that way. Okay, women stay.
And if I choose to stay, just don't bring that baby around me.
How the heck you gonna do that?
Child, listen.
That's a part of him. You love
I
him.
don't.
You with
Get
him.
out of here with that.
You
Girl.
stay, and you chose to stay.
Girl.
You chose to stay.
Listen.
That's the questions I'm gonna have. I know. I get you. But this is the questions I have for the person that stayed. Yeah. Because that's how I would be feeling. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying this is why you shouldn't stay. Because I'm not going to look at that child. Well, people not going to admit it.
I don't feel like I have to.
People ain't going to admit it, but I'm not going to.
Well, I'll admit it. Don't bring that child around me. Now, if you.
I don't know how you going to have a relationship with him.
Well,
how you supposed to spend have the kids together?
Then you go pick up your child and you do whatever.
What the kids though that he has with you? What about them? What if they want to spend time together? No relationship. I'm just trying to understand how this is gonna look in a marriage.
I'm gonna reverse it again.
No, you can't reverse it because that's not the question.
Because
that's not the question because men don't do it. That's why the question is
then,
not posed to men.
You answered my question.
No, we're posing it to women because women stay. Men don't, so we can't flip it because men don't tolerate it. We're talking about the women.
Okay, well then I still answered you.
Well, yeah,
I answered you. Don't bring that around me. However you work it is your business. It is no concern of mine.
And in the long run, I'm just asking you honestly, you think that's gonna last and that's gonna work? I'm just being honest.
I wouldn't give a tinker's damn whether it worked or not. If you can't accept what I'm saying, then, like I said, get further and smell better.
Okay.
Get the hell out of my face, because I don't feel like.
Okay. Well, it's okay.
I ain't studying you behind.
I just wouldn't deal with it, and I would leave. See how easy that is? Because I ain't doing all this. I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm going bye-bye. I'm not dealing with no.
Well, that's the best.
Barely dealing with the cheating, and you talking about a baby.
That's the best.
That's
the best course of action.
Bye.
But even if I do decide to stay,
leave you.
I don't feel like I have to deal with that.
Well,
I don't feel like
I
feel
like you do only because you have kids. If they didn't have kids,
listen.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't have kids, to me, I
my
feel like
kids ain't got nothing to do with that.
It's their part sibling, though.
Then when you get old enough, then you make the decision whether you want to deal with that or not. But I'm not dealing with it. Nah, that's where that goes.
I ain't got to. I'm not. I'm not dealing with nothing.
And I know I'm wrong as two left shoes, and I really don't care.
No, I don't think you're wrong. I think in the real world, I think half women would probably stay, and then half people would leave.
But see, all that staying and bring the child around, and these are your brothers. Miss me with that. You know?
So you saying that? So you don't think Melody doing that? Because that's a great example. I'm just curious. I'm trying to figure out, have we ever heard of that? Of her kids and no, huh?
No, I don't think so.
The kids, not her. I'm talking about the kids. We never heard the kids.
No, I never heard anything about that. I don't feel like
Because if he has the kids, she wouldn't know though. Because he's been around her. So
that's on him. All I'm saying, don't bring it around
right.
me.
You're not.
That's all I'm saying.
So that's what
I
I'm saying.
don't want to look at that.
But I'm saying, so you're okay with them having a relationship?
I'm not getting ready to cook for that.
Okay. So you're okay with the kids having a relationship. I thought you were saying you just not having them as part at all. But you're saying you do that over there. Just don't bring it in the household? I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And you're the one who have to bring to your children when they get older. Your behavior.
Okay, so how you dealing with the baby mama that's gonna always have to be around? The one that
I'm not dealing with her.
No, you're not, but he is.
Let him deal with her.
Oh shit, no, I ain't doing that. See, that's why. See,
I don't care.
That's why it's no because
listen.
they doing that. They sitting. See, that's what I
see. You know what?
I ain't got time.
Well, no, see, I'm like this.
That's why they got in the situation in the first
Child,
place.
listen.
No,
you
wouldn't have no more contact with that one.
Listen.
Nope. Court. Nope.
Y'all forget one thing, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone. This stuff is a two-way street.
It is.
This ain't no one-way street. See, and I sit and watch how you move.
Yeah.
See, and I move accordingly.
Touche. I agree. So, I agree with that. Okay, let's get to our last subject. Okay, our last subject is: are you okay with your partner going out with a person of the opposite sex?
For what?
Going out. That's their friends. They going out.
I'm your friend. Yeah. You want to go out, you can take me out.
They have other friends too. And it might be the opposite sex. I'm not posing a question.
Well, okay.
I'm just posing a question.
We can do that. if that's okay with if that's okay with you, fine. But remember, this is a two-way street. Yeah. I watch how you move. And I move accordingly.
What if it's a group activity, like a group? It's
what
not solo, because solo is weird. If you saying I have old boy, I'm going with old boy, and you got a man, and you going old solo with, that's different. But like group, friends, and it's mixed. It's co-ed.
And I can have group too, and have co-ed.
So co-ed is not okay with you.
I watch how you move.
Okay.
If that's the way you move, I'm moving accordingly.
Okay, so does it matter if it's... So
then see how you like it. Now.
So does it matter if they're couples or they're not single people? Because if I'm in a relationship and they're couples, then what's the issue?
Couples?
Yeah, there's men and women involved. There's a couple, then maybe a single.
You mean like
here.
two couples going out and you?
Maybe there's a couple springed in there. Maybe there's a guy there. There's a mix of the friend group.
What difference does that make?
I'm asking.
You mean like she's single, he's single, and a couple?
Yeah. And you're with somebody. You're in a relationship.
I don't see no difference.
Because it's not all. I feel like if I'm in a relationship and I'm going out with all single people, that's a difference. Or that person, my man, is going out with a whole bunch of single people mixed. I think that's a difference. But if there's if there's couple relationships,
I watch how you move.
That is not an answer, mommy. That's not an answer.
Well, it's my answer.
Because
because if you can do it, I can do it too.
Okay.
That's how I roll.
So that means you don't like it then. That means he can't go out at all.
You're leading this relationship. And if this is the way you want to move, expect me to move the same way. But I'm trying to figure out
what's wrong with it. That's what I'm trying to understand. I posed the question because is it wrong or is it not wrong? He going out with a bunch of his boys, to me, that should be a little bit more worse than that with a whole bunch of single dudes. He gonna get in more trouble with that. And that happens all the time. So I'm just trying to figure out, because it's
I don't like that. And people
I'm
want
just
to sit up and there are exceptions to the rule, but generally, somebody somewhere is gonna have something to say that's not kosher when you're dealing with single.
When you're dealing with a single person.
Yeah.
Even if you're in a relationship, you saying, so you don't trust the other people. Not necessarily.
I don't trust either one of them.
Oh.
Somebody is gonna be inappropriate at some time. Now, whether the other person rejects it or not, it's gonna happen. They're male, female.
So basically,
let's keep it real.
So basically, when y'all go out, a couple goes out, it's y'all going out together or not at all, or with just your same sex friends. That's what I'm hearing.
Pretty much.
Okay. Or if you're going out with couples, married, but if it's single and all that,
I don't see where all that's necessary.
Okay, I agree with that. I feel like it's whatever it is. Married couple, I feel like it's whatever it is. When it's single, I don't feel like should be with relationship people. I think single should, be with the likes. I don't feel like that's, wrong. But that's why I pose the question though, because I hear people be having friends of the opposite sex.
Girl, I'm so sick of hearing that.
Well, we know people. Well, I mean,
and it's possible, but it's not the majority.
That's not the majority to you? You think
most of the time that friend stuff?
Oh, you saying
somebody at some point in time done tried it. Nah. Okay. Let's keep it 100 now.
I don't have any male friends though. Because they always try. That's why I never understand it. Because I'm like, all the male friends always try. So I don't know.
I used to never think that way. I used to think that way when I was young, but I learned that's honest. A bunch of baloney.
I'm just honest.
Because somebody always tried to get them draws.
But see, men be honest. Women be playing that. That's my friend stuff. That's not a man. The women be like, that's my friend, and it's like, girl,
honey, I learned.
We done argue. Stop.
I learned years and years ago. That's a bunch of baloney.
Or they waiting, or they want to. It's like, it's not. There's
they laying in wait.
There's no platonic. I've never had the platonic where they don't want. They not.
Me neither.
That's hard. How they not? They attract you. They like you. Y'all having good conversation. How did they stop? And it never so.
Me neither.
Good job to you women that have those male friends. Yeah. Those platonic, because I don't, because
because you can please believe you might be thinking, but he is.
Right. So
you can say what you want to say, but
I don't know.
What y'all think?
Yeah, tell me what
y'all think.
So let me know what y'all think about these interesting.
I can hear it now. No, y'all wrong. Yeah, I got a lot of male friends. Okay.
But that's what those are the women I'm talking about.
Okay, girl.
I expect a lot of male friends. That's a definitely red flag. But anyway, we talk about that another time. All right, you guys, that's it for our episode of Gossip with Grammy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Later, Gators.